All right, who we have on? Who do we have on? Good morning, good morning, good morning, guys. 9:31 here. Feeling sharp, feeling good, and pretty sensible this morning here. All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's good to be with you here this morning. 9th of July. We're running. We're doing well. Who do we have online here? We're currently in the London session. Let's see. All right, Sammy, Brett, I see you. Meryl, Jules, Tanya, Transfer, Innocent. Good morning. Good morning to you guys. Yeah? You guys grabbed your coffee or your tea or whatever it is, your water, whatever it is, your lemon water, whatever it is that you have early in the morning. It's the London session right now. Right now. Yusuf, I see you there. Good morning. Young Sunny, I see you there. Good morning. All right. Coffee's the poison of the morning. That's from Brett. What about water, Brett? Are you guys ready to go? Are you guys ready to go? Let me know. We're looking good. Let's go. No, not yet. Houdini. Man, we got silver. That's coming. It's coming. It's looking good, guys. We were spot on last night. Who saw that? We were spot on last night on the dollar weakening with the FOMC. Who saw it? Quickly, guys, get in the chat there. Let me know. Give me the hundreds, your all right. Yeah. Last night, guys, we were 100% on point. The entire day we pushed. Let's see what today has. I'm in some trades already, but I'm going to go through that now. But we were on point. We were on point, guys. Show brother some love in the chat facility there. Tande, good morning. I like it. Thursday's the warm-up, yeah? Guys, sign up and start your journey with us there. The chat link, the link is in the chat facility. Got that one wrong. And obviously our support team is ready. We call them Super Support. care@tdmarkets.com. You can reach them over there. All right. Come on, guys. Quickly, before we go. So Portugal is out. Argentina went ahead. So guys, Spain is there. Who's pro Spain? Who's pro Argentina? I know all the Messi lovers are gonna start speaking about Messi now in Argentina and so forth. I think Argentina was very lucky. They were very lucky to score that in space, I think, of 13 or 15 minutes or so to score 3 goals. Very lucky. Some guys are going to debate it and say, no, he's the GOAT and so forth. And yeah, Yusuf, yeah, you see. I knew the Messi fans are going to come out of the forest. They're going to come out. You know, it's just what it is. All right. And they are gleaning and glamoring away now that the real GOAT, is out. Yeah, you know, there's some variables there, guys. Houdini saying there that FIFA is rigged and planned and so forth. I don't know. We should speak to Patrice Motsepe about that. Debatsa, good morning, guys. We're in the London session here. our community is not only about the charts, we chat about many things, yeah? So before we get started here, we got to fire up all the guys. Let's get the oil running. Maybe move a little bit. We got a couple of minutes together, so move and stretch and do your thing. All right, Evangelist Charlotte, just hold on a little. I think Evangelist Charlotte is new here. Good morning to you. The community, we first warm up a little bit there. All right, we got 4 trading rooms. All right, today. We're running them tomorrow. So warm up a little bit there, guys. We're pushing. If you're here for the first time, a warm welcome to the TD Markets Academy community. We're pushing very hard here. We got a brilliant ecosystem running, and we're all about being clinical, accurate, and we want to be very consistent here. All right. So guys, quickly in the chat there, are you ready? Quickly just type it in. There we go. Guys, let's give Evangelist Charlotte a warm welcome as well. Whilst we're in the neighborhood, come on, just show Evangelist Charlotte some love. And if you also new, don't be afraid to say you're new, guys. That's what it's about. So quickly, just give a shout out there. Yes. And if you're ready, and give a warm welcome there, right? To all our guys that has joined us. Brett, I think it's yeah, Charlotte, is it? Oh, yeah, maybe I'm pronouncing it incorrectly, right? It's possible, right? Please forgive me. I'll just call you Evang, okay? All right. So we were correct with our analysis yesterday. We did phenomenal, guys. We had some dollar strength. We had the dollar lose those gains. We saw the FOMC meeting minutes. I'm going to go on a little bit about that. And then I'm also going to chat about the New Zealand dollar. I'm going in for trades there. Excuse me. I'll be chatting about the treasury yields. Let's look. We can see some of the Japan stock market, the Nikkei. I also got to chat about the US stock futures, which is the US30, I literally had a brain freeze there. US30, NAS 100, and the S&P 500. And then let's do some gold there as well for all the guys. And I got silver for Iran. All right, so let's go, guys. Let's start it off then with gold here. Guys, we have been very successful. Check this out. We chatted about the correction yesterday. And the correction came. We had a weaker dollar. Now, obviously, gold, trading above the 4,100 per ounce here today. Although rising geopolitical tensions are normally supporting gold, as I said yesterday, we're seeing that those concerns for the higher oil prices could keep that inflation higher, and it could limit some of those gains. Now, what's important is that we're also seeing tension in the Middle East flare up again. We're seeing that Trump is obviously anti-Iran at this point. There was some bombing that happened earlier on this week. Iran wants to make a deal. But guys, for the life of me, go and check out the headlines. All right, I am sure you will agree with me on some point there, or there has to be at least 1% of agreement that the Iranian people are extremely upset still at Trump for the assassination that happened to their supreme leader, the martyring that happened. Guys, at the end of the day, there's many Iranians that still believe Trump should answer for that, so on the ground, and they can't forget that. So this back and forth, all right, traders, is something that is still there. There's no ways we can just let this go. Wherever there's bloodshed, there's always resentment. It's just how things work, all right? Especially if you're looking, if it's connected to the markets, like oil, man, grudges and revenge and all these types of things. It kind of sticks there. It's staining, all right? So let's just be real and frank about that. We're gonna get a lot of the attention still. For as long as price of the oil is where it is, we're gonna get a lot of fundamentals coming out there, all right? So the Middle East tensions is there, the interest rates there, they are kept. I'll go on about that in a couple of minutes, but we're seeing gold move back to where we got in. That was yesterday, 4120. It tanked down. We made some good money here, and we see it's going to go back to 4120. Now, I'm not going to do anything this morning on gold. I'm going to wait for it, okay? The reason why Ash is going to wait for that, all right? The reason why Ash is going to wait for that is because I don't want to check it out on the minute frames here. I want it to run until midday. When midday comes, we'll be looking at it. All right, so please make a note of that. Gold there. We'll be looking at gold again midday. Right now, it's just moving up to the 4120. Any move that you considered, all right, guys, any move that you considered, it happened yesterday already. It happened this morning already. Are we together, guys? So there's literally nothing at this point in time that you can do. The move already pushed up here. So we're waiting for it to finish. And I want to express the maturity of that. I want to express the maturity. Don't try and chase it now. If you want to get yourself into trouble, you can. No problem. You can buy right now. But there's already an impulse. What comes after an impulse? Put it in the chat facility. What comes after the impulse? Quickly, guys. Let me see it. What comes after a very strong impulse to the upside or the downside? You can quickly put it in the chat facility. It's very important. If you want to chase this move that's already happened, you can get yourself, yes, Brett, exactly. You get that correction. So if you want to get yourself into trouble now, then be my guest. All right, you're going to get in. Yes, it may go up, and then reject, and then all of a sudden come down again. We exercise patience here. You guys know how it is, right? We exercise patience. Let's wait for price. Let it finish its move. From where it is, there is another opportunity, and I'm going to shed the light now on silver. Silver looks like a beautiful move here, guys. Look at this absolutely gorgeous move of silver above the 59 point there. This is a beautiful move. I've not gotten into this. That candle is just not looking good at this point in time. I think by now you guys know exactly where I'm at when it comes to candles. The language of the candle is very important. At this point in time, this body of that candle is too short above the 59.09 level. And so I'm expecting it to correct. Now, what I'm going to be doing in this session is I'll be looking for a lower time frame candle body above the 59.09. Where's Aaron? Is Aaron here? Where is he? All right. So we are more interested. I'm more interested in silver this morning than I am with gold because gold has already moved extensively. All right. So the silver is what I'm looking for. 59 and 61. It's not far off. It's a realistic destination. Listen to the words. It's realistic. Aaron, there's the silver, brother. So you got that 61. There's a lot of guys that might target the 61.01 instead of the 61.33. All right. But silver is also a very, very volatile asset at times. All right. Very volatile at times. Are we together, guys? Remember, it moves because it's not only from a commodity perspective, but it's also used in manufacturing. There's a lot that goes into silver outside of what most people would understand, and that's why you at many times see gold and silver moves in the same direction, but they have differences here and there in terms of how they're going towards it, all right, towards the destination. So they're going towards the same place. They're going north, as an example, together. But how they move going towards north is a little bit different. It's not as calculated as that of the AUD USD and the NZD USD, all right? It's a little bit different there. So to make sure that you get that gem, all right? You don't just jump in because you see gold going up. So at this point, we could experience a bit of a correction first. And I will be looking for a 5-minute candle now, all right? 5-minute candle. And I'm looking for a 5-minute candle that's above this area here. Let me just zoom out a little bit. That's above this area here. That's a nice one, but we immediately had a pullback. So when I'm trading silver, I'm waiting for a push, and then I'm looking for a follow through. So I'm basically looking for 2 candles. I'm looking for one big one, then I'm looking for another body to close above the previous one because that sustains the move. So here we have a big one there, nice, above, but then we have all of this happening here, and it's moving sideways. So that's why I'm not going to get in now. That correction could come, And exactly the same with gold, that correction could also come there. So I'm not going to get into silver now. I'm going to wait for it to give me a much better candle and then a follow through. There's a lot of space. There's a lot of space. Guys, are we together? We are not. Listen to this. We are not greedy. We are not greedy. We don't exercise that here. All right. Aaron. No, let's just slow it. Let's just slow it, bud. Let's just slow it. All right. All right. So that's silver, guys. That's silver and gold. We're gonna wait on this one here. Let's push forward now. Let's talk a little bit about the Japan stock market here. All right. So, guys, spot on with the stock market above the 67,000 mark. We went to the 67,832. Now, obviously Japanese stocks here is rebounding after 2 days of losses. All right, there's one, there's two, there's the rebound now. All right. And the Nikkei obviously here gained about 1.4%. It was held by a lot of the technology shares. AI-related chip stocks performed well after the strong demand for those semiconductor investments came in. And so that's why we're seeing this rebound happen here after 2 days of complete turmoil, tanking down. But we are spot on when it comes to this. You can make a lot of cash here, but the other side of the coin is you can also lose a lot of money. So you want to go in maybe a little bit lower here in terms of your risk, feel it out. Because this sucker can be very volatile as well. This thing can push up and then you in profits and you in big profits. And all of a sudden, from a volatility perspective, it starts pushing down. This one has long candles. You'll see it. If it starts to correct and so forth, it has long candles, guys. So you want to be very, very careful with this baby. This is, I'm trying to find something similar to handling a cat with gloves. Maybe Brett can help me here. I'm trying to find a different example with handle this kitty cat with some gloves or something. All right, because this guy can scratch you. All right, and if you're new here, a warm welcome. All right. Tentative handling, yes, Brett. Thank you very much. So handle this one with there should be tentative handling involved when it comes to the Nikkei. Brilliant instruments, been around for quite some time. I mean, we're sitting on the 67,000, guys. Listen to this, 67,000 point mark. That's massive. That's big. All right, so US30 is in that proximity as well. And we will get to the US30 and to the S&P 500 in a sec. But this is AI related, chip makers, semiconductors, and that has given us the movement to the upside. We are anticipating it to still push up to about the 68,000 mark, 68,846. Ash is not getting into this one. I basically did this for all the guys that might want Nikkei. I'm actually not interested in trading the Nikkei at this point in time. All right, I'm going to wait on this one. I'm more interested in the US stock indexes. But we can still shed some light for some of the guys that would like to get in here. And guys, that goes with any instrument. It's not only this one. Any instrument that you're trying to trade, let us know. All right, we are here to assist. We in the London session. All right, we obviously approaching the end of the Tokyo session in the next hour or so. They are overlapping at this moment in time. So we're going to see some of volatility happen here and there, bit of tug and war. But 68,846. And again, we are spot on here with the analysis on what has happened. And we just very happy for the consistency. All right. Let's move over now, guys. Let's go to oil. I know that Shira is right there with the oil. Where's Shira? Shira, you here? I don't know how to pronounce that. I'll just say 700. Okay. I'm not going to butcher anything in T's words. I'm not going to butcher. I'll just say 700, all right? I can't say CR7, although he's number 7, but okay. I think I'm still having withdrawals there, all right? Withdrawal symptoms. All right, present. All right, there we go, Shira. Hey, man. All right, so this is me and Shira's toxic relationship here with the oil. A couple of years now. We've been watching oil together in a very interesting way, right, Shira? on and off, on and off, on and off. But we still here years later watching oil together, my friend. So oil, guys, $78. We went above there, about 8% up this week here. And prices obviously continue rising, guys. And we know why. The conflict between US and Iran. It's raising a lot of fear of supply disruptions. You guys know this by now. The biggest concern is the Strait of Hormuz. You guys are probably drunk on the Strait of Hormuz now, all right? As you should be. It's everywhere. It's been there since end of Feb. So any disruption could definitely push the oil prices higher. For us, we were pretty accurate in terms of moving to the upside. We predicted 74 to be the resistance for oil to continue going up. We're still on the 81. Ash is still on the $81 a barrel. I still think we're going to go till there. We've not reached that 50. This is just the correction. Now, some of you guys will remember, and please put it on the chat facility. Put it there so that everyone that watches this, they will know that we were on point. What did we say? We wanted the correction to come yesterday already. Am I right or am I wrong? Just put right there. And if I'm wrong, put the wrong there. That's okay. If I'm right, we were waiting for the correction yesterday already. It was yesterday. And it's coming today. It's coming today. But we were still right. We were spot on with the correction. We wanted this yesterday and it's happening today. Now, what do I have at the bottom? I've got a buy limit in order. I've got a buy limit in order at 74. Is Ash saying it's going to go to 74, guys? Hopefully, so that it can activate me in. I told you guys that if it comes down and it starts hovering around the 75, and I can see there's a support building up here on the higher time frames, I'll just go in at market execution. But I'm still anticipating oil to push up to the $81 a barrel. Guys, there is no agreement yet. There is still a lot of possibility that the disruptions are going to continue. Iran wants a deal. And Trump, he says he's done with Iran. And Macaudi mentioned it this morning in our market review meeting. Spot on, by the way, brother, if you're watching, that Trump is definitely, in his zone right now. I've seen many interviews from Iranians on the ground in Iran stating that, they just think that Trump is just too volatile. He's unpredictable, and that is a concern, and they're going to continue on their path, etc., etc. And you guys might have seen some of these things as well. So at this point in time, guys, and, myself and T, we've had lengthy discussions about, what peace is. And, one of the things that we've come to realize is that if you want to make peace and show peace, you got to shake hands. They've not shaken hands, guys. All right. They're not in the same room. They've, and that's a very hard thing to do. I understand the tension. Then go to a neutral place like Pakistan or something like that, right? Because I think they try to intervene as well. Look at Putin and Zelensky. They've never shaken hands. And so, they can ask for peace and so forth and say we have an agreement. But if there's no handshake, guys, all right, it becomes a bit of a problem. All right. So at this point in time, there's still a lot of movement that we are predicting to the upside because the peace is not there yet. And the correction is coming down nicely. I will be looking for a strike zone around the $74 a barrel on oil. I'm leaving it for now. Is everybody clear there? I hope everybody's got that. That's the oil price, guys. I'm going down systematically here this morning. We're in the London session. It is overlapping now with the Tokyo, all right, at this point in time. We're doing this systematically. We're walking with all our guys. We're journeying together so that you guys know why we're making the decisions that we're making. And I think yesterday proved it. It proved why we are doing this, right, Brett? It's proving it. The trades that we got into, the trades that we got out of, it proved why the TD Markets Academy has gone this way. It's because we understand that people need assistance throughout the day, not necessarily one trading room a day, which we obviously tried and so forth, and it worked. But we have realized that we just need to be a little bit more intense, a little bit more present. And that's exactly what we're doing. All right. So let's now go to the 700 euro USD. I'm going to get into the dollar a little bit here. A little bit of the dollar. Where's the euro USD? There we go. All right. So we've been really spot on with this one here. We mentioned that we're looking for some upside. This was the safe zone that we had chatted about, that as long as price is in that safe zone, we are still looking for buys here. Now, price has bounced. You can see right there. Now, this is my challenge here technically. But let's just chat about the dollar here quickly, okay? So the dollar's remaining firm around 101 points on the Dixie, on the DXY. Investors are buying dollars as a safe haven asset during the Middle East conflict, all right? Stronger oil prices are obviously supporting the expectations that the US interest rates may remain higher, obviously, for longer, all right? What's important for us here, all right, and that is what we had seen with the FOMC. There's no real changes there. It's kind of the same tone, excuse me, and we'll have to watch the next one. We'll have to see what the oil prices do for us to have any form of understanding, all right? Now, this is the challenge I have with Euro USD for now, all right? And we're looking at this intraday. We're looking at this day from a day trading perspective, all right? I'm not looking at this from a weekly, and no. We are at a support, 1.13. We here. We only focused on this for now. This high, and this high here is what's suppressing this guy. So what I need is a fresh high here. Is everybody clear on Euro USD? Where's 700? 700. All right. I need a fresh high here. Body high, not wick. Difference. Is everybody clear? A difference. We need a difference. We need a high here. Once that body has been printed, then we can wait for our correction. On our correction, Ash is going to look for some action. Right now, this price is in a place where it can push down. It's absolutely suppressed at this point in time. Are we together? So I'm not taking any action on the Euro USD at this point in time. Nothing at this point. By the way, let me just go check that silver, because we were at the silver. Let's see what's happened there. I said I want to see what's happening. Nothing yet. Look at that. Nothing yet. See that? It's still there. All right. So nothing on the Euro USD at this point in time. Let's move over to the AUD USD so that you can obviously see the correlation. And then what I also want to do is I want to chat about New Zealand as well. All right, guys. So from AUD perspective, you can see this, the safety zone. This is why I drew the safety zone. All right. I drew it because it's helping us understand where price is. It's still just really consolidating right now, waiting for the fresh high. It's not come yet, guys. All right, the fresh high has not come yet. The challenge with this one is we had a beautiful candle to the upside there, but then the next one, dropped below. That's a bit of a challenge. The next one dropped below. There was no follow through here, okay? And it broke above a key point there at 69 cents there, all right? 69 US dollars for an Aussie. And you can see it pushed above, but then it dropped. So we're not doing anything here yet, all right? Now, when it comes to Australia, we know that the stock market fell 0.3%. It's marking its fourth straight day of losses. We'll be checking out the ASX 200 at midday. Markets were pressured after Trump obviously ruled out, all those talks with Iran, and also warned, military strikes. The IMF is the second thing there that lowered Australia's growth. They were at a 2.0% and they now to 1.9%. And they expect the inflation to stay high. So we're expecting one more rate hike in Australia. All right. Some of the mining shares there, all right, also struggled. BHP, we saw, fell 1.1%. Rio Tinto dropped at 3.3%. The gold mining stocks also weakened, all right? And obviously most of the major Australian banks also closed lower. So we're seeing a dip in the stock market, but we know that there's a hike coming from the Reserve Bank of Australia. That is what we think is going to give us this move here, all right? or at least the sentiment around it. It may not be the actual hike, but maybe the sentiment around it could increase the confidence in it. And that is what we would like to see. So I'm waiting for the push. It's not there yet. It's just not there yet. All right. Then we also have the GBP USD, which has pushed up phenomenally. Look at that. Where I said to you guys, I didn't want to touch this guy. I think we're going up to the 1.35. We had a bit of a drop yesterday with the intraday movement there from the dollar, but it never tanked below the 1.33317. So I didn't even entertain anything after that. I just left it. All right. So I'm going to leave this one for now, guys. I'm going to leave this one for now. I'll check back in with this one. We might just do a fresh chart here at midday. I'm not feeling it as much. As it's not at a point where one can say, listen, like silver as an example. Silver is at a very good place. Look at this beautiful place. We just needed to move a little bit. There's a lot of space. The GBP USD has already pushed up. It's already close to these areas here. And there's a lot of rejection here as well. Look at, there's rejection over there. There's rejection over here. There's rejection. So guys, we had a very interesting place. We might just reject as well. So getting in for a buy now, this becomes a gambling bet here. This is a 50-50 here. And you guys know by now, we're not gambling over here. All right. We are attempting to be consistent and clinical here. So we don't want to bet. We're not betting here. All right. At this point in time, it looks like midday. We'll be doing a little bit more analysis on the GBP USD. The USD Swiss franc, I'm still waiting for this one to come down. I have my levels. I gave it to you guys. I'm seeing a lot of divergence here. I'm waiting for 0.850 to break. It's not there yet. I'm waiting for it. All right. You'll know when I know, then we'll definitely action something over there. At this point in time, we'll wait for it. All right. Sammy, I see you there. GBP, I got you. I just want to do the USD JPY quickly. So I told you guys about this one. I'm currently in trades here. I've gone into 2 shorts with the USD JPY. This was yesterday. I said to you guys below the 162.532. I'm looking for a short. Now we know that the yen stayed a little bit weak at that 162.5 all right area, but the higher oil prices are obviously hurting Japan, guys, because obviously most of its imports are taking up at least that specific space. The traders are obviously continuing to bet against the yen because we do know that the Bank of Japan has not stepped in yet to support the currency. They normally do that. We call it a carry trade this time, or when there's higher interest rates in the US, they'll take a lot of cash. They'll rather put it into the US bonds because they obviously get a lot more return on investment there versus the yen, which does not have that capacity. So what we're seeing here is a technical move, guys. There's no fundamentals that's supporting this specific move. This is a move that's technically based. It's a short term. It's in the 162 area, 162 to 162. So I'm literally trading technically here. All right. It went in. I got into 2 trades over here. I may just get out of these trades very, very soon. I'm actually waiting. If price can come down and break there, that's my actual one that I'd love to take, because at this point in time, price can bounce from there and go back up again. All right. So be careful if you're in here. I like taking risks, but I do mitigate them. I make sure that I have my zones and my levels. And I got the question yesterday in terms of stop losses and so forth. I have my areas where I either draw down or I get to a place where I break even and then I just get out. I might incur a little bit of a loss there, if at all, because I have, see these 2, that 1, 2, and 3. Those zones are critical for me. As long as price is under those zones, I'm okay, because there are areas of rejection. So as long as price is underneath there, I'm okay for it to go till that specific zone there. All right. At this point in time, I'm okay. I'm leaving it. It has created a low here. So I'm watching it now. If there was no low created here, then I would have been Really, really, really happy. I'm looking at the hour. A low has also been created. So the moment you see the zigzag create the low, you got to pay attention. It's just the 2 hour, the 3 hour, the 4 hour has not created the low yet. The 1 hour has. So the hourlies are still pushing down. The minutes looks like a correction can happen here. So for as long as the hourlies are still down, guys, I do not want to see a low on a 2 hour, a 3 hour, or a 4 hour. Is everybody clear on that? Let me pause there for a second. Let's see if you guys are still running with me. It's 10:06. Are you guys still running with me here, right? I do not want to see a low on a 2 or 3 or 4 or 6 or 8 hours. Long as it's on a 1 hour, we get the correction and then it continues going down, then I'm okay. I just gave you a gem, by the way. I just gave you a gem right there. That's something that you can use to assist you when it comes to making a decision where the price has found a support or not. All right, and I'm gonna show you that. That's actually a topical discussion, but I'll just give you a bit of a gem. Look at that area there. 1 hour created a low, 2 hour low, and after the 2 hour, we started seeing price go up. Do you see that? Are we together? I hope you guys are tracking, man. I just gave a gem to you. Hope you guys got it. I hope you guys got it. All right. Yes, I will. All right. So I'm gonna leave this one for now. It's still tracking down. Might be a bit of a correction coming, smaller time frames, but I'm gonna wait for it. All right. Let me just check the NZD USD there quickly there. All right, Transphere. That's what I wanted to do so that I can obviously get to the others. I need to get to Sammy's GBP, AUD, and BTC as well. All right, and then I'll get to your USD CAD, my friend. Okay. All right, so NZD USD, guys, looking beautiful. I'm in a trade here. I'm already in a trade here. There we go. I'm already in a trade here. I got in, excuse me. I got in earlier this morning, and I'm just going to wait this one out. All right, it is above the 0.57. Oh, I already put it there. Okay, great. 57,264. All right, and I'm going to leave it to run roughly to the 0.58 That's NZD USD. Now, we know that the New Zealand dollar strengthened to its highest level here. It's about 3 weeks now. The manufacturing activity, grew extremely quick. Lot of pace in nearly 5 years, guys, and it's really showing that the economy is improving. The Reserve Bank in New Zealand at this point in time has raised their rates by 0.25, 0.25% for the first time in 3 years. And the central bank obviously warned that the higher oil prices could keep that inflation elevated, guys. And that means that we're getting a stronger New Zealand dollar here. And that's good for my trade. Are we together? And that is important. All right, let's quickly get to that GBP, AUD, and BTC. BTC, Sammy, this is why I said to you, be careful of selling it. Do you remember that? It was yesterday. I said, be careful of selling BTC. At this point in time, what Bitcoin has done is actually showed us more buying pressure. Sorry about that. BTC has actually shown us more buying pressure. I still stand on it, excuse me. I still stand on price going up to the 73,000 mark there, Sammy. That is on BTC. I still see it, man. I see BTC still going up to 73,000. I'm going to leave it right there, all right? And I want you to monitor it with me. 73,000, my friend, all right? Watch that with me as we do go along. Guys, that's the point of us having our trading rooms. Monitor, observe. Look at what we're doing. Ask the questions. All right, so GBP, AUD. Guys, in the future, Ash is going to ask you to be more specific when you ask me to look for something. Are you looking for buys? Are you looking for sells? And then put a time frame there as well. The reason why Ash wants you to do that is because I'd like the other students in our community to engage and understand. Oh, wow. So example, Sammy's looking at GBP, AUD. and Sammy's looking at a 4-hour time frame. That gives context, that gives clarity, that helps people with their styles, that helps people with their strategy. So in the future, I'm going to start asking you, don't just put the instrument there. Tell me, are you buying, are you selling, and what time frame are you using? Remember, I can analyze any time frame. Tsepo can analyze any time frame. We are well versed in the frames. We want to know what our community is doing. That's very important, all right? So GBP AUD, at this point in time, there's a lot of divergence here, all right? There's a lot of divergence here. It looks like it's following GBP USD and GBP yen here, guys. Is everybody tracking with? Can I just make sure everybody's tracking with me here? Let me just pause for about 15 seconds there. Let me just pause for about 15 seconds there. And make sure everybody's tracking here, all right? All right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Elam, that's Jeffries. Jeffrey, are you new? Let me know. Jeffries, are you new? Let me know. We want to welcome you here. You can just say yes or anything. Isabel, good to see you. Did you see how gold there is? Move very nicely, right? Jeffries, are you new? Yeah. There we go, we move very, very, very nicely there. All right. GBP AUD, let's go. So GBP AUD and Sammy buy. Made you blue. That's the blue that we are right with, man. Richard, let me know if you're new here. Richard, let us know. Let us know. Isham van der Walt. All right, you brand. Okay, Isham. Welcome. And you have the legal right there. The moment you use the term husband, the moment you use the term husband there, oh, it's powerful. Rich, let me know. Guys, let's welcome Isham. Let's welcome Isham here. Growing community. There we go. All right. So, guys, Sammy's been holding this one here. All right. Sammy's hitting a buy here 3 weeks ago. Now we want to try and adjust some of that. All right, guys. That's why I want to know. We want to try and adjust that. If you don't want to be waiting 3 weeks and so forth, it's a bit of time there. All right. So you have to obviously establish the time frame and so forth. The only thing you didn't give there to me, Sammy, is the time frame that you're using. All right. So if you're using a daily frame, there's a lot of let's see. There's a lot of divergence here. All right, for a buy. Okay, I see what you're saying. There's divergence here. 1.90. Okay, so I'm gonna go down to a lower time frame. Okay, there we go. I'm going to a 4-hour. All right, I'm going to a 4-hour because I want to try and get something a little bit more relatable. All right, so here we go. So we've already reached 50. Guys, what is the color language here? Not love language. You know that whole love language thing that went around. I'm an affectionate, or I'm a physically, or what. You guys can let me know. Is it the gifting? One likes the gifting. That's a love language. I don't know how gift is a love language, guys. I don't know if buying gifts is a love language, guys. Maybe the ladies will help me here. All right, so we got 193, 1.93, 1.97. Sammy, I assume you pushing up a little bit higher than that. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Sammy, just give me the Shira, did you have to? Shira, did you have to? Say that so vigorously and so. Did you have to? And I know you're laughing where you at right now. So Oh, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. So at this point in time, um, you know what, Sammy? We have to go higher, my friend. Yeah, we have to go higher. There's too much rejection happening here. For price to go up till where you seeing it now. Hold on, hold on. Let's just check this one out nicely. We are already going to 100. The only challenge I see here, Sammy, yeah, we already pushing up to 100, my friend, to the 1.97. We are on our way there. The next area we want to be checking out here is here. Right there. See if we break, not even. If we break 194, Sammy, I'm with you. Okay? Sammy, if we can break 194, I'm with you on this one. At this point in time, there could be divergence first coming, okay? So just be careful of that buy. Be careful of that. So after 194, I'm with you all the way to 197. That is 323 pips. A lot of money there. Good. But I'm seeing too much divergence for now. So we may be coming down first. Are you with me there? Sammy, are you with me there? Yeah, sure. Oh, yes. Oh, words of words of affirmation, the buying of the gift. What else was there? So, Sammy, be careful there, my friend. Can you see this is a rejected state? We may just be coming down first again before we push up. But if we push above there, Sammy, I'm with you. I'm with you. 9. I'll put this on for you and we can track this one. Okay, guys, there we go. 1.94455. That's on GBP AUD. I know we had a USD CAD there. That was from, that's Transfer. All right, Transfer, I got you. I got you. Let's go to USD CAD. And guys, USD CAD correlated with commodities. Really. Guys, please go back to your account managers as well. You can chat to them about the contract size. You have 100,000 contract size, 10,000, 1,000. You can do that as well, okay? So, Transfer, I'm not sure if you're looking for a buy here, man. You should remember, please let me know. Or for a sell. I'm seeing, ooh, look at this. Oh, yeah. This looks, wow, this looks pretty. Look at this. Let's see. Let's go to work. I'm going to work here, guys, this morning. It's 10:19. We're doing very well this morning. Right, there we go. Transfer, I hope you're with me there, man. Transfer. All right, so guys, we cannot forget the US Treasury yield here. Acts of service. Yeah, that's another one. Physical touch. Yeah, acts of service sounds nice. I can guarantee you Mark's laughing where he is now, guys. All right, so guys, I'm seeing some fantastic movement here. However, we need to break the 50. All right, we need to break the 50. No. Forgive me. If we can break the 61 here, forgive me, guys. If we can break the 61 here, ooh, this is a move. What a move! What a drop! Look at this drop. That is a drop, guys. So right now, I see us on our way to the 50, but let's first break there. Okay. Let's break here first. And then we go to the 50. So let's do this. So let's do this. If we break 1.41, $202, and then we break 1.40, 167. Remember, this is the 50 mark, and this is the 100 mark. Lots of divergence here, trend sphere. So this will be trading on shorter time frames, okay? So this we can trade on 15 minutes, all good. 30 minutes, doesn't really matter. So the first move is from here to here. Do you see that? And then the second move. Now I'm only dealing with hourly frames now, okay? I'm only dealing with hourly frames here, specifically the 4 hour. So first move there, because the reason why I'm capping it there is because price from the 50 can bounce up again. But if when it comes down, yes, you can trade it, but if you sell it and you try to sell it all the way down, it can bounce off that line too and then go up. So that's why I'm separating this area here. All right. But that's some good moves right there. All right. That's some good moves right there. That's some good moves. All right. Guys, let's go back quickly. Let's go back to because I still want to get to the USDT. All right. Still want to get to the USDT before. So let's quickly check out gold again. Ooh, gold pushing up. Silver up now. All right, there we go. All right, so silver's given me a nice candle. Do you guys see this? Gold is, I'm going to leave gold, guys, for now. But I want the silver. Okay, 1 minute left. If I can get the next 5 minutes above this candle, that's my buy. I want the follow through. You see that? I want the follow through right there. All right, got you, Shira. See you later, my friend. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for that, and then USDT, guys. Right now, obviously, we know from a U.S. Treasury yield perspective, it's still around the 4.58%. It's near 7-week high. The rising oil prices, obviously, the traders expect the reserve to raise those interest rates, and now they said before the end of 2026. I said to you guys, these guys can change their minds. They said there's no longer a percentage in September necessarily. They're just saying before the end of the year. Before the end of the year. So today's focus obviously will be on the US jobless claims. It will be on the existing home sales data. We'll be checking some of that out. But we are above the area that we had anticipated. We are still looking for it to go up to the 52,702. The S&P 500 has gone back to the area it dropped from. Guys, higher time frames, we're still looking for a drop. I'm going to redo this one because what price did, all right, price just came down quickly yesterday. For us to drop there, we need price to come all the way down. Now, what it did not do yesterday was go all the way down to 73. So I'll be redoing this on current data, all right, because there were new prices that was engaged. This was a new price right there. This was new price. Are we together? That was new price. That was new price. If you look at just the hour candle, hourly time frame, this was new price. This was new price. So our entries also change now, but I'll be doing that at midday. All right, I'll be doing that at midday. Our entries change now because we've had new developments in price. And I want you to notice what I am doing. I am moving and evolving with the price. I'm not staying stagnant and be like, no, only if it's there. Let's redo it. Let's redo it. And then obviously CHF JPY, it bounced up yesterday. There's still a lot of divergence here, though. I'm still looking for this to come down. I'm still looking for it to come down. GBP yen, there's a lot of divergence here still, but I'm waiting for it to drop. Look at the divergence. This drop, I still think is coming. I think we're gonna have a very sharp drop here. We're gonna have a very sharp drop here. At some point, it's maxing out now. It's exhausting itself. All right, it's exhausting itself. And from a USD JPY perspective, I'm still in there, guys. Look at that. I'm still there. All right. So when we come back at midday, we'll relook. We'll see where we at. I said to you, silver. I'm just looking for. There we go. So I got it about 2 minutes left, and then I'm waiting for price to give me a follow through here. All right. I'm waiting for price to give me a follow through. All right. I got about 2 minutes left there. What else? There was the USD Swiss franc. I know Merrill. No, it was me and Jason on the Euro AUD. Nothing there yet. And then the NAS 100, Isabel. There's our naughty child. Look at that. Look at our naughty child there. All right. So traders, where we at for now? We still seeing a weaker dollar early this morning in the London session. We're gonna close off the Tokyo soon, and then we'll be hitting the London at midday. And then obviously we'll be looking at 3 o'clock with the pre-market open there on the US, and we take it from there. But for now, silver, if it rejects here, guys, again, I'm going to be waiting for follow through. Right now, we closed above. We closed above, and I want you to look at the candle. It's a nice candle above that one there. I just need another one. So I'll be waiting for that. And if it doesn't happen, it's okay. We'll check back in midday. All right. I got you. All right, guys. I'll see you guys at midday. Have a good one. Started really, really cool here this morning. Let's push. Let's push at midday. I'm in USD JPY for some sells. I'm in there. And I'm waiting for price to come down a little bit further to 162. All right, 0.085. I'll see you guys at midday. All right. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Don't miss it. Later. See you, Jules. Ciao, ciao, everyone. Bye-bye.